Hi there, this is Mike Petrie with Petrie Consulting, and this video tutorial is only going to be applicable to people who were collecting paper data for the Adventure Therapy Initiative before the Remote Research Director was available. And the reason for that is that R2D2 bot is programmed with rules that create survey based on the proximity a client is from their admit or discharge dates. And so the rule for admission surveys is that it will create surveys that will expire after 14 days, or at least 14 days after the admit date. So if you enter a client with an admit date that was more than 14 days in the past, you'll just simply have to create a survey for each one of those surveys that you have on paper manually, and it's a really simple process. So what you do is come to the Remote Research Director dashboard. If this is a new client, which I'm assuming it is because you've collected these paper on data and have them sitting in a pile waiting to put them into R2D2. You just come in and create the client's record. I'm going to put a date of admit back on October 1st, which is outside of our 14-day window, and save the client. For the purpose of this demo, I won't take the time to create a related contact, so we're just going to ignore this Add New Relative window. We're going to see that there are no actionable required surveys now. So let's say that the first survey on the top of your stack for this person, Michael Petrie, is a youth outcome questionnaire. You will click the gear icon, Create Survey. You will choose from the list the correct survey. In this case, if it's child data, it would be the Youth Outcome Questionnaire 2.0 SR. This library is enormous because it's a test account, but you'll only have a handful of surveys to choose from, so it should be easy to find. You're going to want to put today as the active date, and if you're going to do the data entry right on the spot, you can just make it expire tomorrow. After choosing the admit 0 date instance, it's very important that for method you choose the paper delivery method. And the reason for this is that when you're entering data from paper, you're going to need to enter at the bottom of that survey the complete date, which is the actual date that the client filled out the survey. If you use a different delivery method like email or link, you don't have the option to put a different date of completion at the bottom of the survey, and when you click Submit Now, the survey is registered as being completed on the day that you entered the data, which will cause problems when it comes to reporting on your data. So make sure that the data or the delivery method is paper, and then click Create Survey. We'll ignore that again, and then now that that survey is created, it's actually in queue. So it's going to take about 30 seconds or so, maybe a minute for this to be created. And then in the meanwhile, you can come back and assign the next survey on the list. So it might be the WC participant intake form. We do the same, active and expiration date, A0 for the instance, and paper. Create survey. So you can see that in that short period of time of creating this other survey, the YOQ is ready now for administration. So you click Administer Now, choose in a new browser tab, and now you can complete the survey, and at the bottom enter the completed date to conform to what, let's just put it in there as 10/1/2017, and then we click Submit Now. Questionnaire is submitted, and then it will automatically take you to the next survey in the list. It's if you didn't create all of the surveys at the same time, it's fine. You just go back to client profile page and you create an additional survey. Thank you. Have a great day.